Welcome back, everyone. I'm Severino, your coach, and we want to double your net worth every 3.8 years. How will we do that? By growing your assets by 20% each year. Simon, is that realistic? Well, I'm doing it in front of you here, and we've managed to do this since 2012. We are now in 2024. We are at around $1 million in net asset value. We want to be at $2 million in 2028, and let's do this together live in public so that we learn from each mistake, from each insight, and together we can get there much faster. So let me know in the comments where you are and what your portfolio questions are. I'm happy to share my research if I have something smart to say about it. Now, today we talk Booking.com, a stock that in my investment teams, I want to own the data owners because I don't know what happens in 10 years. But I know that the winners will be the ones that have the most relevant data and the pricing power to monetize on that data. So I don't want to own LLMs. I don't want to own pure AI plays because they need data. And so I don't know who will be the AI winner. Nobody knows. But I know that there is some relevant data. For example, travel data, public markets data, private markets data, health data, oncology data, lending data, credit data. So let's look at these companies and find the best ones. Today we look at travel data, which makes how much percentage of my portfolio? Let's see, travel data, 10.6% of my portfolio is one stock that's a leader, in my opinion, in travel data. And this is Booking.com. This thing that your aunt uses to go to France because nothing works there. There is no Airbnb in that remote place that she wants to visit, and so she uses Booking.com. Such a boring stock, you would think. I was thinking until I started doing the digging, and this is what I found. Guys, this is an amazing company. So first thing is they own the global travel data. So do we think in 10 years people will stop traveling? Right? Now, they have incredible network effects because as opposed to Airbnb, which just has B2C, only the consumer, right? I use Airbnb and I use Booking too, but I like Airbnb better as a consumer because it's built for consumers. But Booking, in addition to the consumers, has also the hotels, the airlines, and this is where it gets interesting, enterprises and restaurants. And they can add to this already amazing platform with network effects more and more of these network participants. Why? How? Let me give you an example. Let's say you are Lufthansa and you have 100 seats, you have sold 95 tickets, now you want to sell the last 5 tickets. They are just pure profit for you, so you really want those last 5 sales. Now, Airbnb can help you with that. Who can help you with that? Well, that's Booking.com. They click Booking.com, they put those tickets on there, and if they get them sold, that's pure profit. That's why they have happy relationships with airlines, but also with enterprises. So let's say you have 40 employees. They all want to book their business flight. Or let's think even bigger. Let's say you are McKinsey and everybody is flying and you want to coordinate that and you want a simple solution for them so that they book it. Well, those companies cooperate with Booking.com. And that's a strong network effect and a B2B one that I think cannot be disrupted. And it did not get disrupted because many people have tried to take their market shares. And we will see in the numbers, they did not succeed in taking their number share. Expedia didn't take any market share from them. Airbnb, which is, I think, an amazing product and a great company, did not take market shares from them. So they're kind of unstoppable. That's exactly what we want to have in our portfolio. Okay. They use real-time data to adjust prices for themselves and for the consumers and personalize recommendations. So it's perfect, and it has AI baked in it. So we're not talking about maybe in 10 years they're using AI. Right now they're using AI. They're the travel leader, and they're still growing fast. I don't know how they do it, but they're still growing fast. Even being the biggest and growing fast is really hard. They do it. So now we have to look at the numbers. Is their forward cash flow per share increasing? Is operating income increasing? Is the return on capital employed increasing? And with such large companies, we have also to look at their stock-based compensation. Are they paying too much to their people? Is it increasing or is it down? I can tell you already, SBC is very low. They're a humble company. I love management there, and I love how they run the company. My last check was to go to my local app store. So I went on my phone, checked the app store to see if the Airbnb app or the Expedia app, or which is the best app? Like, is it the Marriott app? Which one is the number one travel app right now on the app store? And so I think that's local, not global. If you know how to get the global data, let me know. But on my phone today, Airbnb was number 31, and Booking was number 9. So a winner also there. I liked this interview with their CEO a lot. So have a look at that interview if you want. And these are the numbers. Let's have a look. It's a 93 out of 100, so high quality, high growth, high profitability. The price right now is in line with the value of the company, which is valued at around 3,964, and this is around the price that it's traded for right now. Their CEO doesn't want to do any stock splits because he's a very smart person. He doesn't want retail frenzy or hypes. They just want to do good work, and that's it. And they know it's working. They know that institutions like it. That's it. So it will stay at a 4,000 something price for the next years. They don't plan to do any splits. Now, the only reason they would do splits is for their employees, but it's not a huge preoccupation right now. What they are more preoccupied with is making clients happy: airlines, restaurants, travelers, hotels, and they are doing it really, really well. Let's look at the numbers. I'm pulling my pen, and you will see that operating income, return on capital employed, and free cash flow per share couldn't be better. The price is perfect with 3,964, and that's exactly what it's traded at right now. And then we have people who bought it in Q1 2024, like George Soros, but I cannot rely on this guy. He goes in and out quickly. So we only take people seriously that hold for 10 years, 15 years, because that's our strategy, to hold these things longer. Not because it's a bad thing to be a trader. He's an amazing trader, obviously. But we want to look at people who pick high quality stocks to hold long term, unleveraged, just spot buys that they hold very long. And so in this case, it's not really any of these guys, but I hold this company, and I plan to hold for the next 15 years this company. I would only sell if my thesis changes. So I think that people stop traveling, or I think that they don't own the most relevant data in travel, or I think that the network effect is going the opposite way. It's a shrinking network. Or I see that Airbnb, Expedia, or somebody else is grabbing their market share. But we would see it here. Okay, this thing here would need to decline. So I will watch this very, very closely. It's 10% of my portfolio, so I will watch it closely. and I will report, guys. So make sure that you subscribe so that you get the info very quickly if something is changing here. Also, if you want real-time information on my own trades, what I'm buying, what I'm selling, then join our community. You go to strategysprints.com, you click community, and you find our people, and you can network with me. You can tag me anytime. We meet every Monday and discuss how to double our revenues and how to make sure that we double our net asset values, our net worth every 3.8 years. So see you on the other side. Keep rolling.